There we go. Here's a band Super Friends song. I mean, do we keep that? It's got lands and 2 walkers. I don't know. Not on the
he's
draw.
Playing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to take it. Yeah.
Yep, we'll try to make the best out of this pile. The Dawn of Justice soundtrack, sure.
Oh, your stream just went offline.
What? No!
It says it went offline for me.
Not on mine. It says live. Am I offline? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Comment if you hear my voice.
They probably can't hear us right now, actually.
Lost stream now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Now they're getting up there. So.
What does no mean? But it says, like, mine says live. Mine says everything's fine. We are the world. We are the children. He says, they say to refresh, dude.
Oh, okay.
I guess. Do we recruit again? Nah, we'll fish lizard. No, we'll recruit. I should have recruiter wilds there. I didn't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was worried about my stream being dead. I was worried about eating this food. I'm gonna get my butt handed to me by Gemini if I don't sharpen up. So he's gonna let me flip. That's a thing. I mean, I guess I'll attack him and get my butt kicked. Okay, fish lizard for him. Ooh, do I do this?
Oh, dude, not fair. I just refreshed your stream and it's like a Olive Garden ad or no, it's Red Lobster ad. I'm so hungry.
Lucky you.
That's
you
not
get
cool.
you get some of that
That's
ad.
not cool.
You get that ad power.
Oh, that is not cool. I want Red Lobster right now.
I want Red Lobster right now. Who doesn't want Red Lobster right now? I just ate and I want Red Lobster right now.
This advertisement is totally working right now.
Them and their endless shrimp. Okay, now it says I have 0 viewers. That's a problem. Let's get this out.
Yeah, okay.
Where'd everybody go? Tap that, please. Thank you. Do I want to block? Do I want to block this noise? I don't think so. I think I need a board presence. Yep, you got me. And some people are coming back. Thanks. Pile back in, guys. Apparently I lost my crew. So I think this is the play. So let's crack and like that.
The chat is now broken for me. It's
the chat's broken now too. Like Twitch just had an aneurysm. We did it. We went too big. We went too big.
You went too. I can't chat anymore. So I actually think I'm gonna slide out of here.
Okay, right on, dude. I'm sorry about that.
So yeah.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Yep. I'll probably catch it tomorrow online if the servers are fixed by then. I don't know.
Sweet. It'll be fun.
Sound good?
Yeah, dude.
All right, buddy. Happy
this
gaming.
is awesome. It's freaking magic. It's release day.
Love it. Yep. Enjoy your time, and I'll catch up with you later.
Yep. See ya. All right, just all of us now. I think I just want to kill that Smasher. Yeah, I do. I want that Smasher gone. So yeah, Twitch has given us headaches. We went from 70 viewers to 25, but that's okay. You know how it is. We shall rebuild. In the meantime, let's figure out how to play this turn. I don't think I have to be really aggressive. I have all the planeswalkers. He actually is the aggro deck, right? So... do I Oath here, or do I Duskwatch? I guess I'll Oath. What's the new Jace do? Scry 1, draw a card. -2, return target creature. -8, doesn't matter. It's a pretty bad ability. Alright. That feeling you get before you drop. When you drop 40 bucks before you go to work and get home to an unplayable game. Oh, Hakeem, man, I feel you, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gotta be the dirt worst, bro. Alright, so he didn't play a spell, which means we get to flip our recruiters, which means our critters are cheap. But we've only got one. What to do with our turn? He can attack for 2 in the air. I think I'll try to dig up a land and go Walker crazy. I think that's the plan. Please don't cancel the Hakumate, Hakeem. That would be very sad. Oh man, dude. Don't do it. I really do want to find... oh, alright, that's good. Good night, dude. Keep the faith, bro. It'll get better. It'll get better. Could be a trap. Yeah, we'll pass. We've got time on our side with this deck. Let's see. I was gonna call in sick tomorrow if I could play duels all day. Not now. I mean, just check it in the morning. Hopefully, it'll get better. I can't believe that the servers are just freaking too full. You know, that's unbelievable. Not a good excuse for that, you know what I mean? It's no good. No bueno, right? Alright, let's see what we can do here now. It's definitely time to flip back. We need to get a land. There's a land, perfect. So we can flip Nissa. There we go. Plus Nissa. Yep, there's deterrence and bounce plus there. Bottom, draw, okay. And now I think we can get in there. Okay. I'm sorry, Gemini. It's Dirtle time for me. This time I'm the one who got all the stuffs. And it looks like we're locking up. Okay. Bounce there. Attack. Boy, Grafter. Play that in response. Tap. Could have played the Compelling Deterrence at instant speed on his turn. That was a bit of a mistake. I thought the game was locked, but it wasn't. I am just kind of losing my mind. But, you know, there you go. Every now and then, I just kind of lose myself in Magic. So he can... let's declare in stone that this is now a clue. And pass turn. I think in this game, Gemini had a pretty slow hand, and I think that really is kind of what the game hinged on. Just not a great hand from Gemini. I imagine these games to get a little more competitive in the next couple battles that we have. Guardian of Tazim comes down. No attacks for Nissa, okay. Let's plus. Keep that advantage building. Okay, Kiora. And you and a white mana source. Because we want to flashback that Declaration in Stone. Gonna be pretty nasty. Get ready for that. Man, now that we have good spells to flashback with Jace like Declaration Stone, it's probably an even better card. So we can't have both Jaces out at the same time. That's important to keep in mind with this deck. And he has conceded. Let's try leaving the game. Okay. So then we get our rewards right away and we can get right into the next game. That's interesting. I like it. So this is Bant, Walkers. That was Simic Tempo. And if Gemini wants to play another one, yeah, Jace does not exile the spell. What? Does not exile the spell. Jace exile. It's a glitch. Jace exiles the spell when you cast it from exile, or when you cast it from your graveyard. Xbox, stop listening. How do I close this? I don't want those shortcuts. Xbox, stop listening. Thank you. Alright, do you want to do another Gemini if you want to? That was really cool. The flashback doesn't exile. Yeah, it does. When you flash something back that you targeted with Jace, it exiles a spell after you cast it. That's how flashback works. Definitely. I'll invite you to another if you want. You can give it another whirl. Alright. But yeah, any spell that gains the ability flashback, the ability flashback exiles the spell after you cast it. So, that's just any time that you use the ability flashback. It's built into the ability. Anytime you flashback a spell, use its flashback cost, it gets exiled. If you counter the flashback spell, it gets exiled. If you remand it, it gets exiled. If you don't cast it, I don't think it gets exiled. Yeah, it just sits in the graveyard. All about paying that flashback cost. Alright, game 2 with the infamous one. Let's see what he's got for us this time. That hand won't do. That hand won't do. That hand is horrid. Let's do it. Let's get some tunes up here. So, nobody came up with some music for a Bant deck? I don't blame you. It's pretty weird. Let's just do some instrumentals. Some Game of Thrones. So, that's good. What do we want to lead with? We'll lead with the Forest. Game of Thrones is this month. New season. Hope you guys are as excited as I am. Our opponent is forerunning some slaughter. Let's get watching some Dusk. I really love Duskwatch Recruiter. I love that it can dig for you for another creature if you want to, or you know, you can just he's a bear. He can become a 3/3. Let's start reflecting. So, good old Reflector Mage, here to bounce some things. Still finishing my dinner, in case y'all didn't know and wondered what those sounds are. Our Planeswalker deck is lacking a walker. I would have liked to have played a Planeswalker by now with my Planeswalker deck, but instead we got a lot of mana. I don't know if these belong in the deck, but it seems like when you're trying to protect a Planeswalker, it seems like these are a pretty straightforward type of spell to cast, so probably belongs. I guess we do this. I feel really weird about the way this game is going. I feel like I'm walking into that Languish out of him, but he didn't have it last turn, so may as well beat down. I feel weird trying to be a beat down deck. I don't feel like this Bant deck should be a beat down deck at all. Warping Whale make a Scion? Yeah. So he's probably going into Drowner of Hope. What do you think? Chandra? Chandra wipe my board? That'd be pretty big. Ooh. Followed. Really like your builds and plays. Thank you. Yeah, guys. If you're into what I'm doing, please follow. I'm going to be playing a lot of Magic this week. All the rest of this week. So, yeah, I am trying to eat dinner while playing because I refuse to walk away from the stream. I can't attack into Thought-Knot. So, I am trying to finish a dinner. I've been eating a dinner for like 3 matches that my wife was gracious enough to bring me. Well, that's game. So we lost this game because we drew 8 lands. It was pretty nasty. Captain Shenanigans. Thanks, dude. That's very nice of you to say. I will try to be worthy of such praise. I certainly love this game. I would say, if anything, I probably love this game more than the average person can fathom loving a card game. So, let's see. That's going to come out for 6. I don't know what I could draw to pull out of this. Maybe Limvala. So I guess we'll see if he just kills me here. He has a Forerunner, right? Oh, that's lethal. There you go. So good on Gemini. That Flood was, you know, that's your like 1 in every 10 game Super Flood. And Bant Walkers. What is he playing? Is it Grixis? Versus Grix, Drazi, Lost. So we mulliganed to 6 because we couldn't get a hand with lands, and then we kept a 6-card hand with a bunch of lands, and it didn't get better. So let's do the rubber match. Let's try to get one more and see if we can finish the series and see who wins the best 2 out of 3. I think that Gemini's Grixis Drazi mid-range deck is a bit spicier than my Bant Walkers list. It's definitely making the Eldrazi work, so it's really like a 4-color deck. But he had it humming that game, and we had not much going on. I have to agree with the previous comment you made. I'm preferring duels nowadays over FNM. Yeah, dude. I just can't. I just can't. I can't go to FNM anymore. I'm having too much fun hanging out with you guys. And yeah, business travel, job, grinding gold. It's just, this is way cheaper than standard and it's convenient. Hakeem, I know you're upset, dude. I hope you don't cancel the Kumite. I know you're frustrated, and it is ridiculous. It shouldn't be happening. I mean, you do what you gotta do. It's your name on the door, right? You're gonna do what you gotta do. But I hope it doesn't come to that. That'd make me really sad. Really sad. That would make me the bummered. The bummered sauce. But I get where you're coming from. It is stupid and ridiculous what's happening. So, I won't argue with you. I just hope it doesn't come to that. There are things that are just out of our control. Sometimes ridiculous tech stuff like this, you just have to be like, you put up your hands and it's like, what could I do? There's really nothing you can do. And just end up trying to make the best of it. Hey, if anything, you probably got grounds to get your money back. Alright, Reflector Mage. Such a tempo hoser. Such a tempo hoser. You should go get some rest, though, for sure. Some nights when it just doesn't work, all you can do is go to bed and see what happens in the morning. I've definitely had those days and those nights. I really don't want those wardens to get me. I really don't want those wardens to get me. But I also don't want to be too aggressive because I want this card to work. So I guess I Oath? Plenty of land. Alright. Gonna need a planeswalker. Declaration Stone. I get Clue. I get a Clue, but he gets a card too. Well, there's Nissa. Nissa makes plant. But we can Gideon first. That'll get more out of Nissa in general. So, there we go. And put those down. Oh man. It is hella weak. That, you know, they said it was going to launch today, and it did launch, but the servers didn't hold up because too many people want to play, I guess. That's all I can think. Too many people want to get in the game. I hear you. I like random. I think what you're saying is, you know, I think you're probably right about that. But at this point, you know, it's Hakeem. It's Hakeem's, you know, it's his choice. I hope it doesn't come to that. I really do. But it's him, you know. And I mean, it's not just him. It's what Wizards did that made him upset. That is a real kind of downer. But man, I hope you just go to bed and think about it, because that would be really sad to cancel the tournament. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I know I'd be excited. Anyway. Maybe Hakeem already had it off. I hope it doesn't come to that. I'm really frustrated for him. I'm terrified to to even like fiddle with a setting on my Xbox because I don't want to lose my ability to play this game tonight. All right, he's got Gideon. And does he make a 2-2? Yep. Okay, so we can go like this. Bounce that. Has to discard. So the plan is probably, depending on what we draw, to Declaration in Stone, get rid of his token, pump with Nissa, and kill his Gideon. And we want that, I think. Yeah, we do want that. So that's a good draw. It sets us up. We're at less life, but he has more creatures. I don't think we're going to get much out of Linvala this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that comes out tapped. Darn it. I had a plan. Alright, let's hit that. I can't believe it wanted to target my tokens. Pump up. So everything looks okay on Steam, like there aren't any server issues on Steam. I haven't gotten to try iOS because I've been on here with you guys the whole time, but if Steam's working, that's, you know, just more salt for the Xbox people, I guess. Seems like the Xbox people have gotten a bad shake the last 3 releases now. It was late in you know, some people can't connect today. It was late in December, and it was like right at the end of July too, although the same was for Steam. Alright, so Random, do you want to talk about what you've been playing or what you've been doing today since you've been jumping on? Since it's your first day with the game? Anything to share? And we draw another one. Okay. So, we can play Nissa, flip Nissa, but we have to sacrifice our other Nissa, which is not something I really want to do. But then we can get it back with Green Warden. Well, we'll just do this way. You've been running Super Friends? Have you been having a good time with that? I've been noticing that the mana isn't that bad, especially if they're not under pressure, and that, like, they do apply quite the beating. Like, I feel like I'm going off over here. You turned Xbox off, came back, and now you can't connect. Yuck. That sucks. Lost one on the draw to a Glory Chaser Call the Full Moon. Oh, it happens, dude. Sometimes red just does red, and it's brutal. So Gemini's got Always Watching. That's a really awesome card for a green-white aggro, and I'm sure it's one of the reasons he put it in this deck. Alright, so there's that. He doesn't really have a blocker for the 6/5. But he can gang up on it, so it doesn't trade up, which is a negative. Declaration in Stone can exile something. Huh. 3/3, 3/3. Interesting. So we're gonna plus. Make a plant and make a bellower. Yep. So far you think the deck is pretty unfairly awesome. That's big talk, man. That's cool. And we'll just put more power on the board is going to be the plan. He's definitely the aggro. If we turtle up and just keep applying power to the board, he's eventually gonna. He's just not going to be able to keep up. I mean, he's dumping it out there. He's got some critters. There's no doubt about that. And he's got a way to tap. So what's going on? Let's see. Somebody wants a quick recap of what happened to Akeem. What's going on appears to be that if you try to connect to the servers on Xbox Live, it just doesn't work. It's a pretty big negative, unfortunately. The servers, I guess, are too full to some extent, and people just can't connect. It's kind of where it's at. So I've got a Declaration in Stone, that thing. And then I've got a Nissa. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Suicide Nissa. Pumps. Other Nissa. So, yeah, like, Hakeem's been, like, refreshing, trying to get on for probably hours, and he just can't even get on into the game. Like, can't connect to the server, so he can't play, which is just, that's just brutal, man. And I guess it's that way for many players. Like, this isn't isolated. It's, the servers are full, you know? They filled up their demand with their new set, and there are people who can't play at all. Alright, so we gotta say bye-bye to that thing. And then we've got to get busy. Yep, gotta do it. Oh, and he takes it. Yep, so Harikari. Yeah, that was a pretty decisive, that was a much more decisive game. Well, so that was against Renown. Alright guys, it's time. Now is the time. If you want, tell me what deck you want me to play next. Send in your deck requests. Do I really believe that the servers are too full? I can't think of another good reason. I'd love to hear your theory, Mega Beast. Because there are no servers, we can't even buy packs to try and build decks. Ugh. Sure, I'm a bit of hyperbole, I suppose, but I'm kind of in love with having a control deck that wins on turn 7 through 9, 8% time. No, that's good. That's a good one. Random got it in. Random got it in. He wants his control with friends. Do you have let's see. Do you have a deck list you can send me, or do you want me to build my own, Random? What's your take? Do you want me to build my own deck, or do you want to send me a list? What were the colors? Everything but blue, right? Right, Random? It was everything but blue, I think. So, let's kick it with the Mythics. You gotta start with those Mythics. And I think that's the kind of stuff you play. I don't know if I need Limvala. I mean, she just sat around last game, but we were way ahead. I mean, I don't know if you run Liliana in this. Probably run the Cozy Return. Gotta do the Chandras, gotta do both the Nissas, probably do those guys. Probably do Sorin, Nahiri, no blue, so no Kiora. So Arlen makes it. Okay. Have they fixed the Steam app crash yet? I didn't know there was a Steam app crash, dude. The reports are just coming in the longer I play of various bugs, app crashes, and general problems. So I'm kind of hearing about it along with all of you guys. We're living it, you know. This is day one. This is day one. Everything's open season. And if you need a place to think of decks fast for you, MagicDuelsHelper.com is a great place to brew up some decks. It's got a really sweet deck builder, in my opinion. I'm a big fan. Also a good place to read what other people are posting for deck lists. Let's see. Mega Beast, I think that it is probably just shoddy software. Whenever the daily reset happens, I'll be interested to see if it fixes it. If not, maybe a full server reboot. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not an expert on anything like that, so anything I say is just kind of it's just a little theory. It's not, definitely not the gospel, not the authority on that subject. These days, you really just need to expect a ton of bugs for any launch, especially duels. We have no reason to expect otherwise. We had no reason to expect this launch would even happen the way it's gone. Am I right? Am I right? So, there you go. Yeah, I've got to admit, like, it's pretty sad that some people can just play this game like I can. Like, I've had very few issues. I'm frustrated with the priority and things, but I'm trying not to complain because I know some other people have it a lot worse. And I mean, it's sad, dude. It's sad for all you guys. I'm sorry it had to go that way. I wish we could all play and celebrate the greatness that is New Card Day. It's kind of, it's a little sickening to me that we can't. I feel like something wrong happened. I feel like I'm getting away with something by being on here and being able to stream for you guys, but I love it. I'm I'm not, I don't regret it, but I feel bad that other people can't join me. I hope that makes sense. I feel pretty weird just trying to talk about it. So I'm just brewing up my own random. I didn't see the list or anything, but really, you want to run 4 vegetations and 4 rangers, huh? I mean, okay. You've played with it more than I have. If you sent a link, I must have missed it. Maybe links are still blocked. I thought I turned that off. I thought I allowed links now, but maybe Twitch is, like, sensitive in that regard. Could be. Do you Woodland Wander? I guess you probably don't. There's a lot of 4 drops, right? And now you can just Declaration in Stone your Woodland Wanderer, and it's sad. Okay, there's a link. So... Oh shoot, I'm opening it now so I can't see the chat. Can you post again, dude? Hit me twice. Oh wait, I know how to get to your stuff. If it's on NGA, I know how to find it. Don't sweat it, dude. I got this. I got this. So where are those? Wait a minute. This was supposed to be easy. Where are those deck builder links? Now that everybody has their own little corner of the world. Our lag on, hallelujah. Ranger, Advocate, Nissa, Linvala, Green Warden, Bellower, Hydra. No, I'm not doing that. Avacyn's got to be better than Hydra. Oath of Chandra, Oath of Gideon, Oath of Nissa. Call the Gatewatch. I struggle to agree with that too. I really don't know if you want to be paying mana, but we'll try it. 1 Declaration in Stone. Don't agree with that. 2 Radiant Flames, 2 Outbursts, 2 Anguish Unmaking. I don't see a lot of life gain in your deck, though. Gideon, Sorin, Nahiri, Gideon, Chandra, Arlencord. You don't have the traditionalness. Oh yeah, there she is. There's the Vastwood Seer. So you don't run that. You run that Languish. You don't run Languish. Wonder what your black Sorin, Vent, Linvala. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's enough life gain. You don't run the Kozilek's Return. This Nissa got the cut, I guess. Cord? Yeah, you run the Cord. I'm gonna keep this hanging around for a minute. I'm gonna see. Because I don't know if I can get past that, dude. I don't know if I can get past cutting Avacyn. You may be right. Maybe she didn't work out in a game or two, but I just can't do that. Mobius is mad. Hakeem and Mobius are mad. Yeah, I hear you, dude. But weren't you... Yeah, dude, I mean, it's just horrible. I've got a lot going on in here, so I guess these get the cut, because you've already got all these other 6 drops. What else did I add that I wasn't supposed to before I got your deck list? These guys. And I guess the Deadweight, but I'm going to have trouble cutting the Deadweight, but I guess you have Anguish, so you're going to run Anguish Unmaking. Okay, that makes sense. Where are you hiding, oh anguished unmaking? I just love the idea of trapping somebody with Archangel Avacyn in this deck, because what are they going to do? Not attack your Planeswalkers? They have to attack your Planeswalkers, right? So when they do, they just walk into a 4/4 indestructible? I think that's really sick. And then if one of your tokens, like if one of your Gideon or Arlen tokens just happens to die, you get to flip it and go to work. I think that's the bomb. I think it's like a planeswalker. I think Avacyn is like a planeswalker without the text planeswalker. It's got so much going on, you know. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So let's throw in those. Let's do that. And he wants some of that. It keeps on saying I'm lagging a lot in here. I like Hydra, I just don't like it in most decks. I think it's a deck for ramp, and I don't think it's a card for other... Or I think it's a card for ramp, I don't think it belongs in other things. Shambling Vent, Needle Spires, Hissing Quagmire. Don't know if I can get behind this mana base either. Yeah, I don't think I even want... I think I only want the Shambling Vents. I'm just to be honest. I think... kind of want to... I'll have to look at this a bit more. I know that you usually put a good amount of care into your mana bases, but I really have to figure out if I can get comfortable here. He wants the Quagmires, so I put instead... Needle Spires, so those in instead. I know that they do, but this isn't standard, and this isn't Abzan. We have way too many tap lands. You have 4 Evolving Wilds going on. Like, that's a lot of tap lands, dude. Is it Sun Petals? Let's see, 59. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. So we're not even like close to enough green sources. We're not even the ballpark of enough green sources yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Ugh. Nope, still need more green. What is our second color? Is white. And then... oh, I added a blue by accident. Not what I was supposed to be doing. Green, red. That's our other color. Like, I keep on forgetting that there's no blue in here. Let's see. Good night, Mega Beast. If you haven't been able to get to play, I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear it, dude. 14 green sources in the deck you posted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 10, 14, yeah, that's right. So it's in the wilds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. So now we can scale back a little. So what do we... green red to the max, so don't think we need that much green red. So we can play a red white now. Yeah. I think I want 16 green sources. I've really got to make sure I have one. I know that 14 is pretty good. I'm just really conservative on that, because if you had a green source, all this other stuff is just live. And I want more dual lands and less Evolving Wilds. I really do. So if I want less Evolving Wilds, we'll go like that. Okay. Random is Mr. Math, and I know you love the Frank Karsten articles, but if you also what I listened to once is Patrick Chapin saying that if you want to build a more conservative mana base because you think the cards in your deck are just that much better than your opponents, that having a conservative mana base that lets you play them on curve will give you that much of a better chance to win, because otherwise your opponents just don't have as good of cards in their deck as you, that you should be more conservative, because it's going to have a significant influence on your win-loss ratio. Your 90% chance is still losing one of those games if you don't have that green. I think that's a fair assessment. Anyway, to each their own. If Magic were a perfect formula, then everybody would be amazing at it and every deck would be built the same way, but yet we still never see that happen, you know what I mean? So, almost went back to my old duds. I need my new duds. There he is. Alright, so I think we got built. Oh, we got built finally. That one felt like some work, right, you guys? But you're still with me. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. And if you are having fun with what you're seeing, then by all means follow. I'm going to be on here doing this a lot this week, I promise. Deck really does struggle without green mana. Yep, turn 4, get in with a good curve. So, Gemini, do you still want some of this, or should I? I guess I'll queue up a random. I doubt he's still sitting around, but... Mobius, if you're listening, did you ever get to connect? Have you been able to connect to this server? Am I like the only one of our crew who made it? Me and Tybalt and Gemini? Gemini says he's down. Let's get into it. Let's dance. Fun decks. Am I muted? Is I muted? Major Roy, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? I've been trying to eat, so maybe I was quiet for a minute, and maybe that's weird, because I'm not the most quiet streamer. I usually have many words. Do I have the best words? No. There's probably people with better words than I have. I try. But I'm, and in normal conversation, I think a lot about what I say, but for some reason in Twitch, it's like stream of conscious. On Twitch, it's just, I'm not thinking as much about what I say as I probably should, and I'm just spewing it out there. So no, I probably don't have the best words, but hopefully at least some of them are semi-logical. And if not that, entertaining. It's a Trump reference. Well, there you go. Uh-oh, server error. Let me try again.